Hello, my Taurus friends, and welcome to your October horoscope reading. Friends, thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There's plenty of content to catch up on. Today's reading is our monthly horoscope reading where we dive in and get as much information as possible. Today, we have a lot to cover, friends. As always, the first part of your reading is going to be general messages about October. We'll be looking into what energy you'll be in, what you can expect, any advice. And then the second portion of your reading will be the love reading. We'll be pulling for singles and see if there's anything new coming for you in October. And then, we'll actually also be looking in on the person on your mind. We'll be checking on them. And then we'll be pulling cards for those little Taurus babies that are connected. And at the end, we'll have a little bonus read. We'll be checking in on you and the person of whatever sign it is you're thinking of. So, say you are a Taurus who's connected to an Aries or another Taurus or Gemini. We'll just be pulling cards for each sign and going from there. All right, friends, let's jump right to it. What deck do I want to use? Let's use this one for the Taurus babies. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective, for allowing me to channel these messages for my Taurus friends, Spirit. In the month of October, we're going to be looking into the month of October for my Taurus babies. General messages, please, for Taurus. What's the energy of October? What's the vibe for my Taurus babies, Spirit? Tauruses in October, Spirit. Messages for Taurus's highest good, please. What's the energy? What's the energy of October for Taurus? A lot of you could be taking some rest. You guys could be conserving your energy because there is movement that's happening here, but it feels like you're I'm almost getting like maybe you'll be really particular or just saying no to certain things because you know that there's going to be other things that require movement. I'm sensing a lot of physical movement. Your stamina is needed. I see excitement and motivation, some fun. Energy for Taurus in October. High Priestess reverse, energy for Taurus in October. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, yeah. So a lot of you could be trying to go so hard, so fast. Maybe it's work or a project or things around your home. I don't know, even if it's with a specific someone, if this is a relationship thing or something, it just feels like rest is going to be needed because something here is going to be getting to you. It's almost like if you start to notice, Taurus, that maybe you're a little bit more short than usual, or your patience is wearing thin, or you're just maybe experiencing jealousy or a lack of excitement or passion, or just not feeling good about yourself. I feel like it's coming from a place of maybe some of you are, I'm not going to say burned out, but maybe just we're doing a lot and that's why rest is required. Why the Four of Swords, please, for Taurus? Yeah, it's going to be required. You guys are like, and I'm done. And I'm going to go to sleep now. Oops, let's see what fell. So, couple different messages coming through. Some of you could literally be running on fumes and just like refuse to see it. You're like, no, I just have to get through X, Y, and Z, and then I can rest. For others of you, you're like, maybe there's something like that's reliant on you, or you committed to something, or you're giving to something. There's just something here that you're like, I'm moving forward with it. I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to give to it. But the way of thinking, it could also be affecting why your body is feeling the way it's feeling. This does feel physical, Taurus. It feels like you're just, I don't know. Why the Knight of Wands? Just doing a lot. We have the Death card. Why the High Priestess in reverse? Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Oops. Too many. I just saw the Star card, Aquarius energy. Some of you do have, you have something going on where maybe you're publicly viewed, or maybe social media, or your job is like garnering attention. It's like, yes, it's good, but low key, you're like, just trying to do your thing. But it's wearing on you. Why the Queen of Wands in reverse? So this isn't sustainable long term, or some of you just aren't happy with. Okay, so some of you could be realizing that the way you've been pushing through, it's like, yeah, you may have gotten everything you got done, and I'm sensing closing out with this death card. For some of you, this is closing out projects, getting it done, powering through it even. For others of you, this feels like maybe you had a period of time where things weren't really moving, and then all of a sudden they're go. So your situation could be, say you were out of work or your work was slow, like all of August or something. And then through September, it was on and off, you know, but you're just like kind of waiting for it to pick up. And then all of a sudden it's like go time. And it's like you just have to power through, almost like not thinking. I'm getting not thinking outside the box. We're not we're not like trying to experiment right now, do anything too new. It's like you're powering through it. You're excited about it, and it's bringing an end to a chapter. So it could be bringing the end of quiet time or of rest for you. It depends on what your situation is, but either way, something's shifting here, and your energy was needed, but now it's like you're feeling the effects. Also, it feels like some of you aren't happy with your long-term, it could be finances or what you view your long-term stability. Maybe right now you're not feeling as stable as you would like. And that's also kind of making you feel maybe a little impatient or just kind of like over it, not feeling good about yourself maybe. But I kind of feel like this is self-projection, because I feel like a Taurus is like doing the most. Obviously I can relate. I'm a Taurus as well, in case you guys didn't know that. But anyway, this 10 of Pentacles reverse also makes me feel, and this 10 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, it makes me feel like something here is not sustainable for the long term. Meaning, like, if you continued like the way you just completed everything, or the way you got something going, or the way you moved. I mean, maybe it's even a physical move. Like you literally had to do it all yourself or do a lot yourself. I don't know. There's just a lot of something physical exerted. And now it's like, okay, I can't do this long term. I can't do this long term. Yeah, it burns out your fire is what I feel like. So watch out if it's work, guys. Some of you could be holding on to doing things a certain way. And that is keeping you in a place of just like, if you feel like this is a cycle for you or something, but it feels like the key of dropping this is going to be this devil energy reverse. This devil energy in reverse for me feels like overworking or just being so passionate about something. We just give it so much. Now, for those of you that this is a person, I mean, it just feels like whatever the situation is, someone here isn't committing long term. Someone here may not be single, or there's codependency in some way. Maybe it's like a validation factor. Like maybe someone here likes to seek outside validation, or maybe from this specific person, but in return, that kind of like leaves them in a place of not being able to trust themselves, because they're going outside for answers or outside for something that they could work for themselves. Someone could be blocking communication as well here, and it feels like something just doesn't take off, but you're still holding on to it. You're trying to release the burden of this, and by releasing it, you're like releasing something toxic, but I don't think it's going to be that easy to release, because there's still something you're hanging on to. Either way, friends, it feels like, what is that? Live fast, burn fast. Like you lived something. I don't know. It feels like I said, for a lot of you, it's like physical. I feel work vibes, even though we didn't get too many pentacles. All right, my Taurus babies. That's the energy of October. I'm all spaced out because it's unreal to say October. Well, for me, I mean, yeah, time's a trip. It's an illusion. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my Taurus babies. Spirit, for my Tauruses in October, what can they expect? What can Taurus expect in the month of October, please? What can Taurus expect? in the month of October, please. What can Taurus expect? Oh my gosh, the cards are acting funny. We have the Four of Cups, okay? Disconnecting, disengaging. Maybe some of you become bored. That could actually be part of that, the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. That feeling of boredom, of losing our passion. We have the World card. Okay, so something bigger is happening. There's like bigger picture situation. We'll see what that's about. Something like a chapter of your life is wrapping to an end. I also felt that with that Death card, that it's the end of something. So Taurus, if you were like resting a lot or taking time off or taking a break, it feels like it might be the end of that. But here's the thing. It's the end of it, but you're going to have to figure out a sustainable way to continue doing whatever it is you were doing or giving to, especially if it's work, something that's more sustainable for the long term, because it's like, yes, it is here. And I feel like this is what most of you wanted, but at the same time, it's like you have to change with it, especially if you're resonating with kind of like burnout. All right. My cards are, let me shuffle again really quick and reset them. Thank you, Spirit. What can my Tauruses expect, please? What can my Tauruses expect? Yeah, something's not working. The thing is, I think you are working and I think you're excited, but something isn't working and it's keeping you from getting what it is you want. It's almost like you're getting closer, you're almost there, you can taste it, but what is it? And I think that is what gets you in that Queen of Wands in reverse, a little frustrated, a little over it, a little negative. What am I doing wrong? Maybe even being hard on yourself. And then just when you can't take it anymore and you're about to self-combust with all those thoughts, you go into Four of Cups. What can they expect? We'll put that there. That feels like the same energy. It's almost like you're just disconnecting because you're like, I don't know what to think. I'm on autopilot right now. I just got to get done. I keep feeling a Taurus. It's like, I got to get done what I got to get done. And however I get there, I get there. I just know I got to do it. But there's also like there's got to be a better way to do this. By the world. There has to be a better way of doing this because I'm not going to get what I want until this Fool is upright. So this is telling me that it's here. Whatever this is, this new chapter is here for you, but there's something here that's going to be required of you, Taurus. Now, whether this is with a person or a work opportunity, a career opportunity, a home opportunity, it just feels like you're going to have to be more present maybe, or think of something differently. Why the Nine of Cups in reverse? That's interesting that I said Nine of Pentacles. Why the Ace of Wands? Okay, end of story. Long story short, y'all are just going to have to rest in order to get your spark back. So whenever you start to feel this, you're going to have to learn to incorporate taking a break into whatever this is. If this is with a person, I'm going to go ahead and say that there's something here that you need to create space from every so often. It's almost like in order for it not to fizzle so fast, you need to draw back from it for a bit. If it's work related, you're working like a tourist. You're working like a tourist. And you got to chill in order for your passion, your spark. And most importantly, I know it's important to a Taurus. It's that stability. It's that endurance. Like Taurus may not be the fastest moving, but we sure as hell like keep going and don't stop. And sometimes we don't know when to stop, but that's a whole other story. But that's what I'm sensing here, guys, is that rest is going to be very crucial in order to keep the spark alive, in order for this passion to continue to glow. let's see what this Eight of Pentacles in reverse with this Two of Cups is, because it feels like work that we're putting in just isn't getting us anywhere with whatever it is this Two of Cups is. This Two of Cups doesn't have to be a person. Now, the Empress indicates that it could very well be a love situation for some of you. For some of you, your connection, if this is a person, just needs room to breathe. And it needs a slight adjustment of the way that we're viewing things, maybe even changing your mind about something. Whatever this is, I'm getting the feeling that if you hold on to it too tight, you're going to choke it and it's going to suffocate. Now, if this is a work thing, I feel your glow up is here, Taurus. Look how beautiful this is, this Empress energy. Your glow up is here. You may not see it. You may not view yourself. You may be so in your mind about things that you don't see it. And that's what has to be adjusted, because there's a smarter way to work here. And it has to do with prioritizing yourself, your self-care, whatever rituals, whatever is important to you, nurturing, keeping you in an energy. There's something that's very important about whatever this is that is surrounding your passion, your creativity, and your own it's beyond self-care. Yes, it's self-care, but it's like how you love yourself, the standard you hold yourself to. And just by doing that, it's like everything is elevated. It's almost like it's just your mind that needs to catch up. There's a very beautiful partnership here, but this doesn't have to be with another person. This could be you coming into union with yourself, making a few adjustments, taking time off work to reconnect with yourself. This Leo energy, it's like you're trying to power through it, but by powering through it, you're keeping yourself in a place that you can't build stability on, because whatever this is requires you to be clear-minded, and just be in this Empress energy. So the change you've been seeking, everything you've been working towards, all that slow movement that has happened, like, guess what? It actually happened, but you may not be seeing it. My dear Tauruses. All right, my friends. Let's continue. Those were general messages. So I feel like that kind of gave us a lot. I was going to ask for advice, but I feel like that was plentiful. So let's continue to your love reading. Thank you, Spirit, for all those messages for Taurus, for the Taurus babies. All right, let's look into singles. My single Taurus babies. Anything new coming up for my single Tauruses in love in October, Spirit? What's coming towards my single Tauruses in love in the month of October? October, please, Spirit. Singles, love, Taurus. What's coming towards you? Singles, if anyone comes towards you, this could be someone from the past that wasn't committed. I see it maybe triggering some of you, like thinking back to sadness. If this person did make you sad, if this is a new person, I would say steer clear, my friends. This person might be a good time, but it feels like there's a lesson here that we're not learning. I'm seeing an opportunity not take off. Why the Emperor in reverse for my singles in October? Yeah, it's almost like you don't want these types to make you lose sleep. It's like, I don't want to be worried about this. Why the Judgment in reverse? So if this is a specific person, this isn't the person, that part of the reading, but if it is for you, if you were hoping to hear something, it feels like it's not like they're not getting over it or you're not getting over it. I don't know. There's just something here that we're just either not getting over it or not getting it to a better place. This person's ways of being like non-committed are hurtful to you, or maybe there's like regrets here, but you're very attracted. There's a lot of fire with this person, but it's almost like you know better. Maybe this is that devil reverse energy from the first part of your reading. Why the Ace of Pentacles, if that was about a person. So I do see there is communication, there is a chance for it, but I don't think it's going to lead to anywhere. And maybe that stirs back feelings and you're like, oh, I should have known better. It's the same. It's the same thing. One more, please. Yeah. They're very attracted to you. There's lots of attraction, but besides that, I don't think there's much that they can give you at this moment in time. Bottom of the deck is the Fool card. I do think they might come around. Maybe they're trying to be a fool. But I wouldn't be surprised if for those of you that this is a specific person, I would say there's a chance you might hear from them, but it's going to be disappointing because it's just going to be the same thing. Now, if this is a new person with that Fool card, beware, my friends. It's kind of more of the same type that maybe you've dealt with in the past. All right, let's continue. Now let's check in on the person that's on your mind. The person on my Taurus babies' mind, Spirit. What can you tell me about this person that's on my Taurus's mind? The person on their mind, please. What can you tell us for October? The person on their mind. In October, what can you tell us about the person on my Taurus's mind? They're that missed opportunity, or someone's not taking an opportunity here. I don't see union in October. There could be a chance, but it's not being taken. This masculine is very selfish. They're not thinking about commitment, stability. They're just kind of out for whatever it is that they want for, whatever they're going through. It's like, I feel like that affects when they show up. Like they could be going through something and then they need attention from you, or they want attention, or, something like that. Cause it doesn't seem that they're putting energy towards it. The person on, you miss them, they miss you. I'll see if it's reciprocated. I'm going to see how they feel about you. The person on my Taurus's mind. You guys could have grown up together. There's a wish here. I feel like you guys are both feel very connected. This is a very sweet connection card. The 6 of Cups. It makes me feel like, oh, we think about someone and we're like, I hope they're good. I miss them. Why the Lovers in reverse? Why the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Interesting. Why the King of Pentacles in reverse? Why the 6 of Cups? Why the 9 of Cups? Yeah, someone's just in fantasy land. This person isn't making any moves. They're out here living how they live, making themselves happy. Either that or they're putting on a face that they're happy. But whatever their responsibilities are and stuff, it just feels like there's a selfish motive behind certain things. I don't know. There could be children involved in the situation. It doesn't have to be, but there's this sweet younger energy. But this Page of Pentacles, they're not opening up. They're not seeing an opportunity and taking it. They're not reaching out, reaching out and grabbing it, maybe even reaching out in general. They fantasize a lot. The 7 of Cups in reverse and this 4 of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of fantasy going on and no action. This Devil in reverse, though, and that Lover's card in reverse, holy moly. This person could be balancing different people or different things. This person likes options. We have a Star card in reverse, Aquarius energy, Sagittarius as well. All right. This person's might have I don't say this lightly, a mental health something. Maybe they're going through something because there's just way too much cloudiness. I don't see you being happy in the situation. Or if it's not that you're not happy, let me rephrase that. I don't see you getting fulfilled from that situation at this moment in time. At least not in October, my Taurus babies. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Now for the Tauruses that are connected. My Tauruses that are connected to someone. My connected Tauruses in October, Spirit. Connected Tauruses, please. Connected Tauruses, please. Love messages for October for my connected Tauruses. Is everybody just going to say no to opportunities? Someone here isn't committing. They're not taking an opportunity. They're not. They could be trying to release something. I am getting that with that Lovers in reverse and that Devil in reverse that we saw earlier. It's like trying to release a toxic union or toxic relationship. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like this person's quite in alignment yet. This isn't healthy energy. This isn't high vibing energy that I'm getting from this person. Now, I don't mean to talk badly about your partner, my connected Tauruses, but it's just the energy is very clouded and very non-committed regarding even whatever it is. We have the 8 of Pentacles. I'm working on it. All right. That could be you. That could be you swinging down the sword and being like, hey, are we going to work on this or what? Are we going to get this done or what? Because I feel like if it's up to this person, they'd just be thinking about it longer. Why the King of Wands in reverse, please? This person could be burned out or giving up on something, giving something up. Why the 8 of Pentacles? Why the Queen of Swords? Someone could be turning to work because it's what makes them feel better or putting work into this. It depends what your situation is. So I kind of feel you're the Queen of Wands, or I'm sorry, the Queen of Swords speaking up and saying, hey, like things aren't going to get better unless we work on it. Even if it's like a goal you're trying to reach together, if it, it doesn't have to be a crazy relationship issue or anything like that. Whatever it is you guys want to get done, it doesn't seem that the masculine has the drive, the motivation. It doesn't feel like they're taking up, or maybe they don't trust it or don't think it's time. Why this Tower? They feel like if they did, it would change everything. For some of you, not for everyone, but my connected Tauruses, I don't know if for some of you this has to do with children, but it kind of feels like they feel like that would just be like, that seems like something that's just too much. Doesn't have to be. They could just be not as emotionally mature as you. One more, please. What's this King of Wands giving up on? Repeating behaviors. I don't know. This person could, the way they're reacting now or not moving forward or their thought process, it could be them repeating a cycle. That's very difficult. It's difficult for them to be vulnerable about all their thoughts and confusion that they might be going through. It's very, it's like out of their comfort zone. Maybe they have too many options and they don't like to feel limited. Yeah, I feel like even narrowing down from 7 to 2 is hard. I feel like it's just hard for someone to commit to whatever it is you want them to do. And Taurus, you're being upfront and you're like, look, things aren't going to get better unless X, Y, and Z. Like maybe you're the one that has to bring logic to this person. Oh no, Tauruses, all the Tauruses and the people they're connecting to. I'm like, oh, are we tired yet? All right. Now let's go into your bonus read, my friends. We're just going to run through every sign, all the zodiac, and see what you need to know. So my Taurus is dealing with an Aries spirit. We're going to go Aries through Pisces. Taurus dealing with an Aries. And these don't have to be romantic. They can be friends or whatever, anyone. If you're like, why is my kid acting that way? Maybe you're checking in on them too. Taurus and Aries, please, mate. Oh, 2 of Cups. All right. It seems like things are good. If it's romantic, it's really good. There's like a new beginning here. There's passion. There's union, connection, very nice energy. Taurus and Aries. All right, Taurus and Taurus. A Taurus dealing with a Taurus, please. Ignoring each other, disconnected, maybe bored. Did you guys see the... Wasn't sure. I didn't realize they were so high up. Anyway, yeah, someone here is disconnected or bored, over it, maybe even ignoring something, ignoring you. Taurus dealing with a Gemini. There's bad memories here that are keeping this from like moving forward or reaching out. Lots of memories, but they're not good ones right now. I think they're thinking of the tough times or the bad times. Taurus dealing with a Cancer, please. Well, things with the Cancer seem very stable. This person seems like they would be there when you need them, whatever you need them for, even if you needed to borrow money or even if they needed to take care of you in some way. Seems like someone you could come to. It feels very stable and very grounding, whatever the connection is. It feels good. All right. Taurus and Leo, please. Taurus and Leo. No, Taurus and Leo. Watch out for empty promises, promises that can't be kept. That includes invitations, talks of making plans that are just kind of a letdown. Could be the opposite as well, holding back romantic feelings, but I feel for a lot of people this is someone who's over-promising and not ready to deliver. Taurus and a Virgo, please. The Virgo could have options, or someone here has options. They're not ready to make a move yet. They're kind of thinking about what it is they want and they haven't made up their mind. If you guys haven't connected before, they're leaning towards you. If you have connected before, meaning like ran some kind of cycle or whatever, I feel like they're kind of trying to look the other way or see if there's another way for them to go. All right. Taurus and a Libra. The Libra is non-committal. They're just kind of there for a good time. They're selfish as well. I don't think they think of anyone else. They also like attention. Taurus and Scorpio, please. There'll be communication or fast movement towards each other, them to you, you to them. It seems like something here is going to be moving for you guys in October. Just be careful you don't move too fast and miss any minor/big details you needed. Taurus and Sagittarius. Taurus and Saggies. Taurus and Saggies. You'll get attention from this person, or they enjoy attention that they get from you. They might even like how you look on their arm or how someone of your status, Taurus, whatever it is you got going on. It feels like they like what they see, but also they would love to be seen with you or give you attention. It's very attention grabbing. All right. Where are we? My Taurus and Cappies, Taurus and Capricorn, please. Someone here doesn't know how to feel or is trying to emotionally manipulate, whether that's you or them. There's a lot of emotion there. It's just not, it's not balanced right now. Someone here, their emotions it could be something stemming from the past. It was something that they didn't learn from or haven't acknowledged. Very watery energy. All right, Taurus and Aquarius, please, in October. Taurus and Aquarius. Taurus and Aquarius. Someone doesn't want to give this another chance, or just, again, it's almost like ignoring something from the past, like we haven't learned. Someone could be wanting to repeat a pattern here, repeat things with you because things haven't learned from the past. I'll just leave it at that. Taurus and Pisces, please. Holding back, lack of communication, not moving forward, but also not letting it go. So if you guys weren't talking, they're not letting it go. All right, my Taurus babies, I hope you enjoyed your October horoscope reading. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. I hope you have an awesome month, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.